Hey, good morning to you. Jesus is Lord, and I am so glad the Word works. I can trust my Bible, and I can go to my Bible and change everything. Now, today's going to be just a little different than normal. It's going to be Green Card Sunday. Hold that up there so you can see it. Green Card. What things soever I desire. This is my green card. Well, what in the world is that? Well, I guess about 40 years ago, somewhere around that, I came up with this idea, and I've been doing it every year, called Green Card Sunday, which is a couple of weeks before Christmas. It's a miracle card. This is one that I found yesterday, day before. Hadn't thought about it in several years. My dad always carried his pens and a couple of note cards in his pocket wherever he went. Never went anywhere without putting on a white shirt, pocket, green card. And this particular day, he always bought these old cards, at the grocery store. Green cards is the ones that he liked to have. Well, I picked up one day in 1st of December. We had a couple laying around that I'd gotten from Dad, and I picked up one and laid out or wrote out the things that I desired for Christmas. We were broke. We were just learning faith. We didn't have enough money to pay attention, and we were believing God with our 3 children, because Joy came along a little bit later. So we was believing God for stuff for our kids, stuff for each other, and we didn't have anything. And I picked up a green note card, and filled it out, and wrote on there the things that I wanted, and signed that thing, and put things on there that was huge because I didn't have any way of getting it anyway. They all came to pass. Well, the next year I did it for the whole church. Nearly everybody in there had miracles. And so I'm going to talk to you today about my green card. On the back of this card, I have all kinds of scriptures, so I'm going to read it to you. Mark 11:24. Therefore I say unto you, what things soever ye desire when you pray, believe that you receive them, and ye shall have them. So you write your desires on your green card because this is what the Word says. John 16:23. And in that day ye shall ask me nothing. Verily, verily, I say unto you, whatsoever ye shall ask the Father in my name, he will give it you. Wow, he'll give it to you. Glory to God. Watch this. 1 John 5:14. And this is the confidence that we have in him, that if we ask anything, according to his will, he heareth us. John 15, verse 7. I love this verse. If you abide in me, and my words abide in you, you shall ask what you will, and it shall be done unto you. Now watch. Then I put on here Matthew 18:19. Again I say unto you that if 2 of you shall agree on earth as touching anything, I love the term, anything that they shall ask, it shall be done for them of my Father which is in heaven. One more verse, 2 Corinthians 4:18. While we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen. For the things which are seen are temporary, but the things which are not seen are eternal. Oh, brother, you've gone off the deep end now. Yeah, I've been off the deep end for a long time. Now get this, there ain't no power in a green card. Could be purple, could be pink, could be white. Ain't no power there. The power's in the Word. Now, on this particular green card, I have printed out all of these scriptures. Now, this is what we did that year. I think the first one we only had 1 or 2 scriptures on it. And then on the other side, where it says, this is my green card, this is the things that I want, I listed, seemed like about 10 things at that time, toys for the boys, bikes for the boys. I don't remember what all they were. And I couldn't have bought any one of them. It was impossible for me to buy a $5 toy because I didn't have any money. But I'm believing God. I'm not believing what I can see while I look not at my paycheck, while I look not at how much money I've got. I'm looking at the Word. So I just wrote out, several things on that thing that I wanted, and something I didn't tell Pat about that I wanted to get for her. And I'd talked to her. I said, Christmas for us is not as important as it is for the boys. Well, I carried that thing in my pocket just like my dad did all those years. He always had a card in his pocket. I carried that thing with me for the next 20 days or so because it was the week before the first week of December that I did that. I carried that thing with me so that every time I'd see it, I'd say, this is what I'm believing God for. I'm believing for God for this. I'm believing all this. And I signed it. I put my name on that thing. I signed it. And then I put down here agreement signature if I needed somebody to agree with me. And I got a brother in the church to agree with it. And we dated it. And I carried that thing for several weeks and believed God that it was going to come to pass. And it did. I had a miracle Christmas. So this is what I'm telling you. Now, don't go off the deep end here and write me no ugly notes and say, well, you're crazy. Yeah, but I'm a nut screwed on to the right boat, and his name is Jesus. Get you a green card. Do it every year. I've been doing it for over 40 years, and it still works. Make sure you put all them scriptures on it there. I'm going to get it close so that maybe you can get a screenshot of all the scriptures on there. I'll get it close so that you can say, this is my green card, and the signature at the bottom with the date, whatever. Make it out like that. And then write down what you're believing God for the next 20 days. Put it in your pocket, stick it in your purse, wherever it be in your mind, so that when you see it, you'll say it. The power is not in the green card. The power is in what you say. But by looking at it and seeing it and saying it, you'll have what you say. You'll have your miracles, and you'll have the best year you've ever had. Somebody said, yeah, 2020 has been terrible. God is not dead in 2020. The Word is still alive in 2020. Prayer still works, and I'm going to have all my prayers answered. Green card Sunday. I'm saying it again. Green card Sunday. Hey, this stuff works. Do it, do it, do it. Say it, say it, say it. So until I'm with you tomorrow, saints, remember, Jesus is Lord. Thank God the Word works.